Good afternoon and welcome to the 2021 New Vision Health Awards ceremony. Woo! That guy knows where we are. I like that. My name is Sean McMahon and I am very lucky and very fortunate to be the principal here at FEH BOCES. I get to work with our CTE programs, Alt-Ed programs, PTEC programs, and our New Vision programs. I want to start by talking to the young ladies here and saying how proud we are of you. The last year has been among one of the most challenging years education has ever gone through. You guys have navigated in-person instruction, remote instruction, some weird combination we called hybrid for a while there. You have worked collaborating and communicating using various software platforms, and for that we are very proud that you've made it to where you are today. Your flexibility and resiliency will certainly help you in all of your future endeavors. I had the good fortune of listening to a gentleman speak today, and he spoke about the true heroes and the true superheroes that we're supposed to be looking up to, and COVID has kind of shined a light on that, right? And during that, we found out that those men and women that are in our healthcare fields are truly the heroes. So that's what we want to make sure we acknowledge here today for you guys, okay? Certainly entering into a career to help people, and that's gonna shine. At this time, I'm going to turn the podium over to Ms. Smith.
Sorry, this looks really long, but I swear it's in like Fisher Price size font because I can't see otherwise. So, Mr. McMahon talked about how difficult this year's been for education. And I hate to say it because this isn't a contest about who had it worse, but healthcare had it worse. This year, more than any that I can remember, has demonstrated the importance of healthcare workers. While the general population was told to stay home, healthcare workers showed up. We worked extra. We accommodated increased needs due to COVID units, testing, vaccination, and to cover for our peers who were out having tested positive for COVID or on quarantine. We were not only meeting the physical needs of our patients, residents, or the individuals we serve, we were also increasingly called on to meet their emotional, psychological, and spiritual needs in the absence of visitors because of restrictions. Given all this, why would anyone want to go into healthcare? Well, because it's a beautiful thing. Healthcare workers have the honor and privilege of influencing the lives of those we serve from the time they enter the world and until their last breath. We seek not only to save lives, but to improve them. And these young ladies make me optimistic for the future of healthcare. This time of year especially, we tend to focus on the measurable achievements of our young people. We praise them for their grade point averages and their academic, athletic, and extracurricular accomplishments. I could certainly talk about that with this group of talented young ladies, but I'd rather praise them for their high levels of kindness, compassion, empathy, and their strong desire to serve others. They understand that in healthcare and in life, we try to do our individual best, but that we work collectively as a team to reach our goals. All of you have played an important role in the lives of these young ladies. You wouldn't be here otherwise. I thank you for all that you've done to support them and influence them. They wouldn't be who and where they are without you. Ladies, I'm gonna miss you. This year has not been easy and it didn't look the way we wanted it to. But I am grateful for every day that I got to spend with you. Jeez, Louise, now let's see, look at this.
Us too. It's okay.
And I'm grateful for how you've influenced and inspired me. I wish I had $1 for every time that I've said this year that they give me hope for the future. As you go out into the world, just remember that I'll be here, cheering you on, supporting you, and if you ever need it, reminding you why you went into healthcare. Thank you for a wonderful year. Almost made it through, guys. Almost.
You wouldn't see me get upset like that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the first student is going to be receiving the Leadership Award and the one-year completion certificate from Brush and Moira Central, Kaylee Aguirre. The most improved student this year, one-year completion certificate from Brush and Moira Central, Megan Ashley. Receiving their one-year completion certificate from Malone Central, Faith Deloche. Receiving their one-year completion certificate from Brush and Wear Central, Savannah Durant. Receiving the Attitude Award and a one-year completion certificate. I haven't called your name yet, George.
That was a good handshake.
From Chattagay Central, Jordan Holbrook.
I know, she knows an attitude out here.
She was our representative for the video. For our recruitment, she did a good job. One-year completion certificate from Sam River Central, Caden Lozon. One-year completion certificate from Malone Central, Riley McCauley. And finally, our Professional Excellence Award and a one-year completion certificate from Chattagay Central, Alexis Manette.
Okay, I'm not gonna cry this time, I promise. Maybe. So most of you probably remember way back when you were in high school, the superlatives in the yearbook. So people were nominated, most likely to succeed, best smile, those types of things. So these young ladies have nominated each other via an anonymous form, so I don't know who nominated anybody for what, for some class superlatives. So here we go. I'm really sorry, guys. In a group of chatterboxes, one student stands out as the quiet one. Despite having a lot to say, she rarely speaks unless directly prompted to, though I'm told she talks a lot at home. I teased her a few times that I was going to put something on her report card about the fact that she talks too much in class, but I didn't. Maybe. So Kaylee Aguirre, your classmates have designated you the most talkative. It's an ongoing joke in this classroom that we talk about food a lot. Like I was gonna make one of those signs that we've been this many days without talking about food, but it would always say 0. One student specifically talks about food more than the rest, specifically macaroni and cheese and grilled cheese. So Megan Ashley is the student most likely to talk about food. Did you get 2? Are there 2 of them there? Okay, so yeah, Haley has yours because I'm through. One student in this class, while smaller and quieter than most, seems to know everything that is going on around her. She's a keen observer of people and asks questions that, on more than one occasion, have made even me pause. She's also the one that they'd call if they needed to do something a little sketchy because she can keep a secret, which the rest of them cannot. So Faith Deloche is the most likely to become a secret agent. So the next young lady has taken a lot of grief about it from her peers, about her lack of geographical knowledge. Honestly though, some of them shouldn't talk because I've seen them drive from the hospital to here and they take some of the dumbest routes I have ever seen because they don't know where they're going. On top of that, she got her driver's license today, so we should all be a little bit nervous. Savannah Durant is the one with the worst sense of direction. As As you'd expect from a group of pretty high achieving students, these young ladies have a lot going on. They took heavy course loads, have a lot of extracurricular activities, and almost all of them work. One student, however, seems to take on more than the rest, and she excels while doing it. While the rest of us are exhausted from just the normal day-to-day, she's taking Chinese and getting a biliteracy certificate and taking an EMT class. So Jordan Holbrook is our class overachiever. So our next student is one after my own heart. This student took the time to make each of us customized mugs to have in the classroom with our names on it. If we're working on a project, she's the one most likely to be like, I have supplies for that at home, or I can do this craft, or I can whatever. So she's learned that there are a lot of ways to kind of decompress and express yourself through different means. So Caden Lozon is our most crafty. So the next student is undoubtedly our most athletic. This award isn't just because of her athleticism, it's because of her competitive spirit. It's bad. And her willingness to keep working to achieve a goal. Because of this, Riley McCauley is our most likely to win an Olympic medal. Last but not least, this young lady is the one we all want to be when we grow up, including me. While everyone is working at the last minute to get things done, she had it done like a week ago. It was done perfectly. She's organized, efficient, and somehow doesn't procrastinate like the rest of us. Like, really, can you teach me this? Because, yeah. Alexis Manette is our most likely to have her craft together. And turn it back over to Mr. McMahon for our closing words.
I noticed you didn't mention anything about kickball or downhill sledding.
Listen, downhill was fine. It was the uphill that was rough.
All right. Guys, in closing, here's what we want to say. Take the time to acknowledge and thank the people that have gotten you to where you are. I know Ms. Smith talked about that a little bit in her speech. Everyone here is so invested in your success, including us. And that doesn't stop today. It doesn't stop when you graduate back at your home district. It'll never stop, right? I know I speak for everyone on our staff here at FEH. If we can help in any way, whether you think it's applicable to your time here or not, we will go out of our way to help you, because you being successful is the fuel that keeps us going for the next group of kids that help through this program. So we could not be more proud of you today, proud of your families for raising such wonderful young ladies, and congratulations.
Thank you. Before you guys exit, we just have a little something for Miss Smith. Yep. It's not nearly enough of what she deserves, but we just wanted to show her thank you, so we'll go grab it here.
Okay. I know.